Hi, everyone. Monique Cottogio here. Thank you so much for joining me for my brand new 5-week series, Getting in the Flow with the 5 Elements. As you may know, my passion is helping others awaken to the 5 elements alive in them so that they can flow and lead the way nature intended. I work with high-achieving professionals and leaders who want to feel successful without the stress, overwhelm, and lack of fulfillment. For them, flow is critical. And I found this out the hard way. Flow means many things. And here's why understanding your unique flow is important if you want to stop surviving and really begin thriving in your life and in your career, in your relationships, in your health. When you flow, you're in the present moment, eliminating future worry. When you flow, you get lost in activities that light you up and energize you. When you flow, you're focused, productive, and happy. When you flow, you can quickly get into harmony when things are not going your way. When you flow, you are intentional about what you desire and you feel supported in life. When you flow, you understand how to harmonize your whole person well-being, not just one part of you. When you flow, miracles just seem to show up in your life. And who doesn't want more miracles? I can keep going and going, but this is a really great start to understanding flow. Over the last decade, one of the most effective ways that I have found to both understand and get into flow is through the very elegant science of the 5 elements, which are found at the foundation of Chinese medicine. This 5-week series of very short videos will introduce you to the very basics of the 5 elements and how they show up in our lives, in each of us uniquely. And we're going to do it in a fun and empowering way. So let's begin today with this very basic concept of how the elements flow in nature, okay? So there is a creation cycle, and I also like to call it a nurturing cycle. And it goes like this, okay? So water creates and nurtures wood. Without water, trees can't grow, right? Plants can't grow. Wood creates and nurtures fire, right? So wood stokes the fire and builds it up. Fire, when it breaks down, it creates earth, okay? And it nurtures earth as well. And earth, deep, deep, deep in earth is where metal is created, right? Where crystals come from. Beautiful crystals. And finally, through condensation, metal creates and nurtures water. So that's not too hard, right? So now let's understand the destruction cycle of the 5 elements, right? So water, as you know, puts out fire. When we have fire, we gotta bring in the water, okay? When there's too much wood, when there's too much earth, we can bring in the wood to break up the earth, okay? Fire melts metal, okay? Earth soaks up water, okay? So think of when there's a flood. And metal chops wood. So easy peasy, right? There's not much to this. Yet the science goes really, really deep. So now I want you to imagine that these elements are alive within us in a very, very unique way. And they are. And you can begin to see how we can harmonize ourselves and get in and out of flow if we understand our unique elemental makeup, okay? The way that nature intended that we flow and that we lead our lives. So in next week's video, we're going to begin to look at the elements, and we're going to start with water and what it means to have water in our makeup. So I hope that you'll join me. I hope to see you next week as we dive into water. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon.